This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizer with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. Developing this morning, Phoenix fire crews battled a house fire overnight. This was the scene near 12th Street and Northern. Police are telling us this was a hoarder situation. Thankfully, no one was home during the time of that fire. The house had minimal damage. An investigation is underway after a person was hit and killed while crossing the street. This was the scene overnight near 27th Street and Thomas. We're told the driver did stay on scene. Thomas Road was closed overnight. Also developing tense moments in Laveen after a pursuit ends in a deadly police shooting. This happened near 75th Avenue and Southern yesterday. Police tell us they were tracking a man in the area accused of an armed robbery at a smoke shop in Goodyear. So that situation escalated with officers opening fire and killing the man. The clerk at the shop told us he had no idea this ended with the suspect shot days later.
Then I wrapped up what he was getting, and then when I looked back up and I was at the register, there's a gun in my face. No, I had no idea. We had leads or ideas of what could have happened, but we thought that he was just in custody.
Well, just before the shooting, police say the man led police on a pursuit. Goodyear police didn't go into details about the moments just before those shots were fired, but they did tell us there's an ongoing investigation that Glendale police are now taking over. The University of Arizona has a plan to increase campus security just months after a professor was shot and killed on campus. The suspect in the case has been identified as a threat, or had been identified as a threat, and wasn't allowed on campus. The university held a survey, and security upgrades now include an updated security assessment of all buildings, locks on classroom doors, more keyless entries, expanded background checks, including on graduate assistants, and automatic registration for UA Alert, so everyone gets emergency warnings through text and email. Horizon Elementary School in Glendale will stay closed until at least Monday after a small fire in a bathroom forced the evacuation of students and staff. However, class is still in session. Students and staff have been assigned to other schools in the district as crews work to clean the ventilation system and run air quality tests. The fire was in the bathroom, but the ventilation system is actually connected to the entire building. So far, there have been no signs of carbon dioxide or asbestos. State Representative David Cook is holding a meeting today to discuss the water crisis in the Rio Verde Foothills. He's invited all the main stakeholders, including the mayor of Scottsdale and the city council. He hopes Scottsdale will agree to help out the residents in the near term if a long-term plan is solidified. EPCOR, a private water company overseen by the state, has agreed to help, but a deal does need to be approved by the Arizona Corporation Commission. Cook will be speaking with both parties in an effort to make that happen. He hopes Scottsdale will agree to provide water to residents until the long-term solution is up and running, which could take up to 3 years. Looking across Arizona, Vice President Kamala Harris visited Tonopah yesterday for the groundbreaking of a new transmission line. The line hopes to boost the power grid and bring more clean energy from wind and solar to our state and to California. The vice president met with project leaders at the future site of what's known as 10 West Link. 125 miles of new power lines will connect power substations in Tonopah to California.
America is at the start of an historic transition away from fossil fuel plants that pollute our communities and toward cleaner and safer energy sources.
Well, the White House tells us that they hope to see this project completed by early next year.
Time for your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. On this Friday, a winter storm is moving through our states, bringing more snow to the high country. We'll likely end up with another 3 to 5 inches of snow in spots above 6,000 feet by the time all is said and done. Snow showers mostly this morning, scattered through the afternoon, and then clearing out tonight. And for the valley, a chance for rain, less than 1/10 of an inch of rain, though, if we get anything that's measurable. And the best potential will be this morning, with just a slight chance of a stray shower this afternoon. A cool day ahead, though, a high of just 56 in Phoenix today, thanks to that storm bringing in some cooler air. Upper 30s for Payson, 39 in Sedona, and we reach 29 today in Flagstaff. Not much of a warm up this weekend, but it will be drier. For Phoenix, we're talking highs in the upper 50s. Those lows, though, still cooling into the 30s each day. And we may see some outlying freezes through the weekend around the valley. Up north, 29 for a high today. Then we rebound into the mid to upper 30s this weekend. Another slight chance for snow showers Monday, then drier by the middle of next week.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.